How are you, everyone? I hope you are all well. This is Bruce Masama, the director of Miracle Consultants. All right, so today we are going to just do a very short educational recording, very short one. So our main objective is actually to enhance or to increase your financial literacy levels. All right. So why are we saying believe it? It is happening because you see, almost everything that is happening in the crypto industry or anything that is happening with regards to blockchain technology, to some extent, it looks unreal, looks too good to be true. But blockchain technology is the only thing that is too good to be true, yet very true. All right. So you will see. All right. So today we are going to look at cryptocurrency. Okay, cryptocurrency. At a very basic level, not complicated. I know, firstly, some of you already know this thing in detail, so don't worry. And yeah, don't criticize, me for actually leaving out a few things. No, this is just the basics of cryptocurrency, to someone who knows nothing about technology. So in this slide, we're going to look at two things. What is the definition and what are the opportunities? So if you look at the definition, in simple terms, a cryptocurrency is simply a digital currency, a virtual currency, something which you cannot touch, something that is on the internet. Okay. So digital, you can't touch. Okay. So I'm sure we all know what is currency. Okay. The South African rand is a currency. The US dollar is a currency. The pula, pound, yen, and the list goes on. The Zim dollar, all those are currencies. Okay, but they actually come in form of physical money. Of course, you can store it on a card. Then, of course, it becomes digital currency again because it's actually on the card. Okay, and you can just swipe. You won't have to carry physical cash. All right. But now we have got another type of digital currency, which is called cryptocurrency. Okay, so the word crypto simply means it comes from cryptography. Let's not go into detail, but yeah, one day we will actually go into detail with that. For today, I don't want to scare those that have got a phobia for these big words. Once we say cryptographic tools, private keys, public keys, we are already going too deep. All right. So when a baby is growing, you first of all give them milk, okay, before you start giving them a bread, before you start giving them pap, before you start giving them bones to chew. Okay. So basically, if someone asks you what is cryptocurrency, it is simply a digital currency, money on the internet, money that you cannot touch. Of course, there are a lot of debates, discussions where some governments are saying no, it's not a cryptocurrency, it is a crypto asset, whichever way. Okay, let's continue to the next one. Right. So what are the opportunities in cryptocurrency? Okay, what can you do with this digital currency? Of course, you can't touch it. So what can we do? At least with rands, if it's on a card, I can go to an ATM and withdraw. Okay. But also nowadays, even with crypto again, there are actually companies that are now loading your crypto on a card, or on a Visa card. then you can go to any ATM and actually withdraw money. Of course, there should be some understanding and some linkages between that card and that organization and your bank, right? But actually, yeah, there are actually companies that are working on that, whereby you can have a card, that is loaded with crypto coins, but actually you can swipe it and use it to buy things. So today we're going to look at the basics. What are the basic opportunities of cryptocurrency? Number one, it is to hodl. So some time ago, someone who wanted to say, I'm holding my coins. Then the person is saying, I'm hodling. So ever since that day, the crypto world adopted the word hodl to mean hold. Okay. So if you hear someone saying, are you hodling, or are you trading? Hodling simply means holding for quite some time. So what do we mean by hodl? You simply buy coins and you hold them in their wallet, or in your wallet, ideally for a long time. Let me give you a very good example, and a very good and practical example. Bitcoin. Bitcoin was launched in 2009. And by then, many people called it a scam, right? But some people kept their coins, because these coins initially they were given for free because they were worth nothing. And yeah, and even when the price started to go up, it was very, very, very cheap to buy that coin at that time. So some people bought 10 coins, some 1 coin, some 5 coins, and they kept them. They hodled them, right? They were hodling since 2009, or since 2010, or since 2011, or since 2012. Whenever they bought their bitcoins, they have been holding them until now. Now we will see later that at this point in time, the last time I checked, 1 Bitcoin was 724,000 rands. 1 Bitcoin. Now let me ask you a question. If you have been holding 10 Bitcoins since 2010, how much would you have now? You would have 7,240,000 just by holding. Okay, so nowadays, people, investors, companies, they're now buying these coins that are just coming, that are promising, and they simply hold them until the price goes up. Okay, so of course it needs some patience. Then the second thing is you can buy coins to trade. Okay, so what is trade? I'm sure most of us are familiar with what is called forex trading. That one has been there for quite some time. Okay, so forex trading, you buy when you know that the Zim dollar is going to actually gain its strength against the rand. You simply sell, or you simply use your rands to buy the dollar. When the dollar is now appreciated, or is now gained some strength against the rand, then you can now sell your dollars. That is a basic trading. So with crypto, it is the same thing. Okay, you simply buy at a lower price and you sell at a higher price. For example, there are so many people that bought Bitcoin when it was let's say this morning, maybe it was 705,000. Okay, then an hour later it's now 724,000. Then you sell. You see, you now keep your money in rands. If the price goes down again to, let's say, 690,000, you buy. When the price goes up again, you sell. You see, so by doing that, you're actually making a lot of profit. So how do you trade? You might say, Bruce, this trading thing, I tried forex. No, I lost money. The trading, number one, in crypto, it is less risky than in forex, because in crypto it's very rare, although possible, but it's very rare to lose all your money. It's very rare. Why? Because if you buy a Bitcoin now, right, the chances of a Bitcoin to go to 0.0000000 are very slim, if not impossible. Okay. But anyway, let's say you are saying, Bruce, I hear you, fine, I hear you, but still I can't trade. So if you have got the skills, you can trade manually, like buy and sell, or you can use a robot. Okay, there is actually one that is gaining momentum in its usage, which is the Royal Q robot. I have personally used it for like 4 or 5 days, and yeah, I had to withdraw my capital for some reasons. But the robot was actually performing well, getting minimum 0.5% per day. Of course, it's not guaranteed because markets do fluctuate. One day the market is good, one day the market is bad. But yes, you can actually link a robot to your trading account, and then, or to your trading wallet, and then the robot does things for you 24/7. In Forex, this is where this is actually common. There are now robots, that are actually doing Forex trading. So the same applies with crypto. All right, so these are the two main. So you might ask, can I do both? Of course you can. So you can buy coins with the intention of holding them for a long time. Then in the meantime, you can be trading as well, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, using the same funds that are already on the exchange. So remember, an exchange like an altcoin, right? Has got a wallet for rands. So you can keep your rands on altcoin instead of in the bank account. But of course, it's much safer in the bank account, because on the exchange there are many risks there. But yeah, the crypto industry, they are trying to make it as safe as possible. So you can keep your rands on the exchange platform. Okay. Then whenever you want to buy crypto, it becomes easy. You simply buy instantly, especially if you are into trading. You must have funds available on the crypto exchange, not in your bank account, because by the time you want to make a deposit, sometimes it takes time. Crypto is volatile, so you must be ready. All right, so you can actually be trading whilst you are hodling, you see. So yeah, now let's move on to this question. Can I get physical money from cryptocurrency? The answer is an obvious yes, because remember, for you to get this cryptocurrency, you used your fiat money in your account, and you transferred that money to the exchange. So that's how you bought the coins. So you can still reverse that. You can still sell your coins and withdraw your money. So you must link your exchange, or you must link your bank account actually with your exchange. So you have to update your banking details on the exchange of your choice. Then you can simply sell coins, or sell Bitcoins, or sell Ethereum, sell UMIs, whichever coin you are holding, and then you get cash. Of course, some coins you might have to go through, through 1 or 2 stages for you to get rands. All right, so yes, you can get, if I send you 0.5 BTC, or if I send you 100 UMIs now, of course you can actually withdraw that as fiat money. Okay, let's move on the process. Okay, Bruce, I've heard you. I want to try this. I've got 100 rands that I want to try this with. What is the process? The first thing is choose a crypto exchange of your choice. In South Africa, there are those that are licensed, like Luno, Altcoin Trader, VOW. I'm not sure if Binance is licensed. I haven't researched that, but I know that yes, there are many exchanges that are licensed to operate in South Africa. All right, so but Binance is one of the biggest exchanges in the world. Okay, in the world. So yeah, it's well known. So yeah, you just you have to do your own research, transaction fees, speed, etc, etc, and then you choose one. Okay, then once you've chosen, you register, you create wallets. With some exchanges like Luno, you have to create wallets for BTC, for Litecoin, for Ethereum, all the coins that you want to actually work with. And then you must get verified, like you upload your ID, your passport, your ID, your driver's license, your proof of residence for some, and for some you just need to put your address. And then you get verified and you're able to now deposit and withdraw. All right, and then you enter your banking details for withdrawals, okay? And then use a fiat money in your bank account to buy coins of your choice. So obviously, money should be, first of all, deposited on the exchange, okay, in your Rands wallet. Then you use that money to actually buy coins, or you can just buy coins straight using a bank card. Some exchanges also does that. Like a liquid, yeah, you actually can use a card and buy BTC straight without depositing to a Rand wallet, and then yeah. So then you might ask, hey Bruce, which coin should I buy? The choice is yours, right? You do your own research. You can buy a fraction of Bitcoin, because obviously to buy one full coin is quite expensive, 700 something thousand. Okay, that's a lot of money. So you can buy 0.0000001, or 0.02 BTC. That's a fraction of a Bitcoin, depending with how much you have. Then once the price goes up, you can sell and withdraw if you want to do that. Or if you want to hold for a long time, you can do so. Right. Or you can buy these coins that are just starting now, Dogecoin, Umicoin, the list goes on, Shiba, and yeah, there are a lot of coins that are actually coming up, and they have got very promising projects. So just buy one, okay? All right, and then you either hold or you trade, or you do both. Yeah, trade or hodl, or you can actually trade whilst you are holding. So it's yeah. Right. And then of course, very soon, this is very important. Always be tax compliant. This is going to be very important very soon, because especially in South Africa, you'll be taxed based on for now, because in South Africa, cryptocurrency is not yet declared as a legal tender, but still that does not mean it's prohibited. No, it's allowed. So they actually call them crypto assets. So actually, if you are a trader, right, of course you will be taxed as a normal income. And if you are just a hodler, then you will actually be taxed as capital gains tax. So yeah, you can actually once you make some profits, the advice is always consult a tax consultant with with the knowledge and skill to actually deal with crypto tax. All right, then let's look at some of the risks that are there in cryptocurrency, some of the risks that are there. Okay, number one, you don't need anyone to help with the registration on an exchange. You can do it yourself. You see, of course, if you are lost, you can just call me, hey, man, I'm lost, I'm doing this, then you get help. Not for someone to come and say, let me do it for you completely. Then you give them your email password, you give them everything, then they open a wallet for you. Never do that, because they will keep your login details. And who knows, your account will be wiped off one day. Number two, you can also deposit your funds on the exchange. No need to get help from strangers. Again, if you're stuck, you can call me or call someone. Hey, I'm lost here. What should I do? I am at this step. I want to put money in my VOW exchange or altcoin. What should I do? Not to give someone funds and then they'll go with it to their to their homes, and then they will deposit for you. What if they don't? So yeah, don't trust strangers with your money. And be careful of those that will claim to be offering trading services. They are so, even in the Forex, right? So many people lost money because people came claiming to be trading on people's. I have lost money in this. There was a company last year called MTI. Right now, actually, it's in the process of being liquidated. So it was claiming to be trading for the clients. So personally, I don't know if it was true or they were just lying. But what I know is the CEO eventually ran away with people's money. So yeah, whether they were trading or not, we actually don't know. But at some point, I heard that when they ask you to actually provide the proof of trading, they could not. That's what I heard. It could be true, it could be false. I don't know. But anyway, be very careful. The bottom line is be very careful of those companies and individuals claiming to be offering trading services. Of course, there are companies, especially in the Forex industry, that are offering genuine trading services. They are there, but especially those that are regulated, then yeah. And then be careful of the so-called crypto investment companies, right? You can do your own investment, your own crypto investment on your own, right? You can open your own wallet, buy your own coins, and you keep them. That's an investment, right? So yeah, why should you keep your coins in another company's wallet? And then they will give you after, let's say, a year or yeah. So be very careful. And then, of course, don't give anyone your login details or your private your private key, right? So there's what we call a private key, and there's what we call a public key. A public key will be basically your wallet address, right? And then there are those words. Normally, when you're opening a wallet, you are given like 12 to 24 words, that you have to keep safe. Those actually constitute what you call your private key. If you lose those 24 words, your coins are lost forever. You can't actually recover them. So yeah, and these exchanges, almost all of them, they don't give us our private keys, so we don't have the private keys. We just have login details, but they keep their private keys. So of course, to some extent, it's not safe. It's not safe to actually not have the private keys. But of course, because an exchange would have been registered with the authorities, then of course that will actually make us to trust them, with our private keys. But also, all these exchanges, they have to be very careful. They have to be very diligent in protecting, the client's private keys, because if a hacker gets access to that exchange, then all our coins are gone. There are so many cases where actually hackers managed to actually get into an exchange and actually took people's money. So yeah, just be very, very careful. Be very, very, very careful. Of course, there are more risks, but these ones are the basic ones that you just need to know, upfront. And basically, that's it, right? That's it. If you have got any questions, right? You can always email us at info@miracleconsultants.com. Okay. So yeah. So for now, I want to now show you an example. I want to show you an example of coins, right? I want to show you examples of coins on an exchange. All right. So I want to show you an example. All right. So I'm now logged into my altcoin trader, right? So as you can see on top there, on top here, okay, sorry, I didn't mean to click on that one. I didn't mean to click on that. My apology. Show markets, right? So if you look at top there, where it says a BTC, market price volume, BTC, the price is 722,001 coin, Ethereum, and then all these other coins is going down, going down, going down, going down, all these are coins. So you see what people are doing nowadays is they're buying these, actually, these are lesser coin. Actually, I need to say something. There are some coins that are backed by either gold or by other assets. For example, that USDT, right? That actually is backed with the US dollar. Okay, so yeah, it's more or less the same as actually having US dollars in your possession. So actually, if you load rands on this wallet and you buy the USDT and you keep it like that, it simply means you now have got US dollars. And if let's say the rate, if let's say the US dollar, gains strength in relation to the rand, and maybe by tomorrow one US dollar is now 16 rands, then you sell your USDT. Okay, so yeah, and if you go down, you see. So recently I bought a Shiba coins, that SHIB for I think 200 rands, and yeah, I'm just going to hold them, or to hold all them. Let me just show you something. I want to show you something. Yeah, you see. So actually, those are the ships that I bought. That's 1,839,503 ships. So of course, it does take time. You see, crypto, you must be patient. You can't buy coins with the anticipation that it will just, the price will simply skyrocket. You see, no, that's not it. That's not it. So you have to be patient. You have to be patient. But one day I might wake up with 100,000 rands. One day I might wake up. Imagine what will happen if one ship is now 1 rand, right? Soon, one ship will be 1 rand soon, and by then, that means I will have 1,839 just by holding ship coins. So that's what we mean by hodling. So yeah, that is the end of this recording. Hope that you have learned something. Of course, you can go to YouTube and actually Google more videos on what is cryptocurrency. They go in detail, actually, more than what we have covered in this recording. So yeah, I hope you have learned something. Yeah, actually, you can use cryptocurrency to advantage. You can use this as an investment tool. You can use this, to actually store value, for your money. We all know that there's inflation. There is, yeah. So you can actually use this as a store of value, just like gold. You see, there are actually some coins that are backed with gold. So yeah, we hope you have learned something. And if you've got any questions, drop us an email, send us a WhatsApp, and yeah, we will surely help each other. From our side, it is goodbye. See you when you see us.